seems like peace. Quiet storm, but my mind's unleashed. Blender, Octane, Skool gave me the way, and every render says this is the way. They say stereo spinning slow, watching how you move, baby, head to toe. I concentrate on the conversation, my mind's consumed with sweet tempo. Can you feel the fascination? Feel the love is both sensation, something stirring, something staggering. Got our heart rings going down. Sweet persuasion, baby, that's my game. Can't contain the fire, can't control the flame. Sweet persuasion, dancing in my brain. Tell me that you feel it, just the sweet persuasion, sweet persuasion. Sliding closer, conversations getting deep. Sharing secrets that we promised we would keep. Every smile's a small salvation. Every touch brings new elation. Can't resist this celebration of our mutual attraction. Pin stare, pin stop. Done, stole, staring, something started. Yeah, my heart breaks, slowly ducting. Feel loaded. Sweet persuasion. Can't contain the fire, can't control the flame. Sweet persuasion, dancing in my brain.
Blank screen, head full. Didn't know the tools, but I knew the pull. Kept watching reels like how they do that. Felt like I missed the train, that's a fact. I ain't from design school, I ain't got creds, but I got time, so I put in reps. Typed out a blender, hit a rabbit hole. Then I found a school, and it lit my soul. Quiet moves, steady pace, render dreams at my own rate. Blender, Octane, school taught me the game, and I whisper back, this is the way. Scene by scene, night by night, learn to light what I couldn't write. From doubt to pixels that speak today, all I needed was, this is the way. Library stacked with 1,000 maps, Zoom calls filled in the mental gaps. I ain't loud, I just stay sharp. No trees now look like art. They said I wouldn't, but I just might. Turn still frames into real life. It ain't fast, but it's real, and every shade has got that feel. This ain't hype, it's healing. Creating taught me feeling, not for clout or fame, just wanted to know my name. Now I move through scenes like peace, quiet storm, but my mind's unleashed. Blender, Octane, school gave me the way, and every render says, this is the way. blank screen, head full. Didn't know the tools, but I knew the pull. Kept watching reels like how they do that. Felt like I missed the train, that's a fact. I ain't from design school, I ain't got creds, but I got time, so I put in reps. Tight had a blender, hit a rabbit hole. Then I found a school and it lit my soul. Quiet moves, steady pace, ran the dreams at my own rate. Blender Octane Skool taught me the game, and I whispered back, this is the way, scene by scene, night by night. Learned to light what I couldn't write. From doubt to pixels that speak today, all I needed was, this is the way. Library stacked with 1,000 maps, Zoom calls filled in the mental gaps. I ain't loud, I just stay sharp. No trees now look like art. They said I wouldn't, but I just might. Turn still frames into real life. It ain't fast, but it's real, and every shade has got that feel. This ain't hype, it's healing. Creating taught me feeling, not for clout or fame, just wanted to know my name. Now I move through scenes like peace. Quiet storm, but my mind's unleashed. Blender Octane Skool gave me the way, and every render says, this is the way. Say with colors so divine, you bring my visions to life. Every curve and every line, from shadows deep to highlights bright, you make my artwork come alive every night. Every night. Blender Octane, you're the magic in my hands, rendering my dreams, making them so grand. With every frame you take me higher. Octane, you're the fuel to my fire. From reflections in the water to the sky so clear.
1, 2, microphone check. Microphone check. I think now the mic is working. Alrighty, where we at? Pixel camera. What's up with the camera? How come we don't have any camera going? Camera, microphone, camera. Camera. There it is. Boom. What up, guys? Alright. One other thing really quickly I don't like on the camera anymore. I don't like this. I don't know. What do you guys feel? You guys, I kind of prefer this. What do you guys prefer, this or this? I want to go back to this. I like this better. Anyways. Alright guys, so we're back. Today we're going to be working on the gate and what other things. Took a couple of days off. Actually had a lot of stuff, a lot of community things that I had to work out and get going. Actually, I need to turn this speaker back up. Let me just stop the music.
You're the magic in my hands, rendering my dreams, making them so.
There we go. All right, good. Looks like things are working nice. We got chat popping up there on the bottom, and then we got chat popping up. It's been a while, Agent Rat. Yes, it has been. Yes, it has been. Very busy. Had to take a little family trip during the weekend, and then I actually tried to go live during the family trip, and I from my mobile phone, and didn't realize it was set to unlisted the whole time. So like 25 minutes, I'm like thinking I'm live, and it was unlisted the whole time. And then at the end of the stream, I realized that it was unlisted. I was like, oh, dude, that totally sucked. That was a waste. But you know, it had the replay, so it really wasn't a total waste. We get a little bit more light in there. There we go. So that worked out pretty cool. A lot of action happening in the community over the weekend. Man, I love these guys. These guys are we're just monsters. One of our members here, he released 32 gigs of textures for us we can use for Blender Octane. Just primo stuff. Like, I'm gonna put it all together in one Blender asset file. Quickly, like, and he's figured out also how to take these groups of materials and literally drag and drop them into the shader editor. Like, if you ever group and you try to drag and drop, most of the time it won't work. You have to drag it onto the material, but he's figured out a way to literally drag and drop these grouped materials, see these here, and drag them into the shader editor. So something actually we can just mute the music right there, right? I didn't mute the music. So that's cool. That's cool. So he's given us a bunch of free materials that we can use for Blender Octane. So that's super dope. Very cool of him and very grateful. It's an insane pack. Seriously. Shouts. Yes, it is. Yes. And I think, yeah, he did release a link in the Discord for some of you guys there too. Right? Mm-hmm. That is correct. And we're getting ready to drop our new what is it? Ooh, I forgot to post the link in the community. Whoopsie. We got to do that. We got to get that going. I'm actually finishing tightening up, getting our new Blender Octane Skool material database V5 or V6 version set up, and I'm going to be building a new community starter pack, kind of like a file that you guys can use to get started with Blender, get all the settings in a proper kind of area. If you got like a beefy GPU, we'll kind of have settings for that. If you have like a weaker minimal GPU, we'll have settings for that. So that's going to be work in progress. We're getting ready to drop the V6 version of that, and the lighting add-on has been coming along. Whoo! It went from like being a newborn to straight puberty in like 3 days. Reg has been working on that, and he's the version in the community is insane. Like, it's insane. So he's getting ready to drop the new version of that out, and then we'll have another version for you guys that also in the Discord if anybody wants it. But we gotta leave some of the good stuff here inside the community. We gotta leave some of the good stuff. So other than that, what else do we have here? Oh, members. Any members who are in the community who are watching, and if you have not been active for 100 days and you are a free member, this is your warning. You need to do something, otherwise you will be kicked out of the group and you will have to rejoin as a paid member. So that's the reason why we do this, is because we want people to be active, no just hanging out and doing nothing, right? At least for 100 days. I mean, you can come back and do something, unless you reached out to me and you're like literally out of the country. Then we make special, exceptions for you guys. So, what else we got? Oh, Keith, he's made a nice little render here. He's back in the game. Took a little time off, and he came back and drops this amazing, nice Porsche right here. If any of you guys are into the World Endurance Series, like me, you guys will recognize this car right here. Definitely. World Endurance Racing Championship. Awesome. He's got this running down the streets at night. Love it. Love it. All in Blender Octane. Super dope. Super dope. Yeah, he does a lot of car renders and stuff like that, which is absolutely fantastic. So, other than that, I think we're let's get to work. Another little product viz from our boy here. He's pretty much a monster with visualization stuff and product renders. Just so good. His lighting is always on point. Absolutely fantastic results here. So I'm gonna be trying to get with him and see if he can make a little lesson for us here about how he does his product renders and how he lights them, because he does a fantastic job. Look at, oof, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right. I'm not hearing these ping pongs. Why I'm not hearing? There we go. I think I've seen that on Reddit, or I could have been the same car but with another angle. Yeah, I think he is also on Reddit too, so you may have seen that. Right. All right, cool, cool. Let's get to work. So we're back on this. I didn't finish it because we still need. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the sign here. We'll add some wood texture to the sign here, and then I need to fix this on the side here. This look right, and then I need to fix some of the stuff here on the side. Other than that, everything else came out pretty nice. From a photo, like, I can't complain. There's the original photo. Oh, and I still need to probably, yeah, I need to tighten up the shader. I don't think we have any roughness going on, and like we don't even have any bump going on. But you couldn't tell from just from looking at it, right? You couldn't tell there was no bump going on, right? Today we're coming with a nice cup of organic fair trade Guatemala blend. My boy DJ Huggy in America representing the Guatemala blend. All right, let me make sure my little ping pong is working. Testing 1, 2. There it is. It's working. Cool. We got Stream Ninja acting proper and nothing's going pretty much crazy. I don't have to be at work today for till a long time, like late, so we can go. I'm already 30 minutes behind, so that's all right. We're gonna add on 30 minutes here. Matter of fact, let's just go ahead and reset that now. So, how do I reset the timer? Timer, clock, refresh. Boom. There it is. That's how we do it. So far, stream is going good today, guys. Okay, so when I'm working, I don't like to see the background. I like to just have nothing. So what I'm going to do is jump back in here. We'll come back over here, and we'll set this to alpha. Yeah, I like that when I'm working on stuff like this. Oh, I think I need to fix. Did I fix the bolt on this side? I mean, it looks so good. I can't even tell if the bolt. Yeah, there is the bolt, right? Okay. But I don't think I fixed it on the back. I think on the back, I probably could just hide it. Okay, let's fix these sides here first. So how are we going to fix these sides? I'm probably just going to reproject from the side there. Sorry guys, I need a little bit of music here going on my end. We'll turn it low. Go low, super low, and I'll make sure that's not too loud on your guys' end either, so let me know if that's too loud. Cool. Been playing with some AI music generators, so bear with me if you guys don't like that. They're all not AI tracks, just a few. Alright. So this side, what we're going to do is just come from the side. How can we do this? Come from the side here. And it's only just these few strips, so we're not going to just reproject the whole thing. So what we're going to do is just kind of like grab like just these. And let's just unproject it here. Do a box projection. We'll go cube projection. Actually, I can do a projection view. Oh, that looks bad. Why does that look so bad? Dude, why does that look so bad? Is this supposed to be on the other side? I think maybe this side here. Still looks horrible, dude. What's up with that? Hang on, let's see. Where's this other side coming from? So if I said like these guys. Oh, okay, they're coming from the bottom, that's why. That's why it looks a little bit off. It's not that bad. I probably should have did less. This looks horrible on this side. Man, dude, that's horrible. How am I gonna do this then? Should we do a cylinder unproject? Let's try it on this bottom piece down here. Let's go to the side here. Actually, hold down Control, flip to the side here. Let's go Alt Z. Let's try U cylinder projection. Select off, scale down. And let's go like this, rotate 90. Yeah, that works. Okay, cylinder projection is the way to go. Alt Z, select this guy here. Cylinder projection. Select all. Yeah, that's the way. This is the way. This is the way, guys. This is the way. It's a little bit stretchy. I don't know. Hang on for a sec here. kind of works. I think the other way was a little bit better because we saw more detail. This one just looks a little bit too clean. Okay. I think the other side looks better. Like, we lost all that detail. See, like here we have all this detail. We have all this detail. Now we lost that detail. I'm gonna go back to the other way. Let's go back to this way, front view. You project from view. Right, let's do this way again. GUI. GUI. Red, yo, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? I sent you another loom. This is the way. Now the only issue when we do it this way, we're gonna have, well, how come this time we didn't have any stretching weird on the side there? Yeah, we don't have any stretching now on this side, which is weird. This side, no stretching. Yep, watched it working on things myself before bedtime. Feel you, bro. Yeah, man. Did you get that that link that I sent too, also for the community, what we were talking about earlier? For entering in, re-entering in. Oh, that was a bogey, guys. I put the coffee right in front of the fan, and now my coffee's already cold. Yeah, thanks. Okay, cool. Because it still says on my end, cancel. Well, I should say canceled, but I need to wait for the days to go through, and then it should show up. It should change your status. Let's get these corner pieces. Oh, look at, there it is. There's one right there that looks boo-boo. That looks straight boo-boo. This guy here. Project from view. We can just throw this anywhere. Alright? We can just throw this anywhere. Like that. That looks tight. We gotta figure out this part right here though. Man, guys, it's good to be back in Blender just playing. Like, I've been so busy just doing stuff. Like, I've been just killing. I don't really have time to just play in Blender like I used to. I was supposed to be doing my render project for the render network. I don't think I'm gonna do it this month. It's supposed to be a retro sci-fi theme. And oh, well, I forgot. We're gonna be doing yeah, I'm not gonna do it this month because we're gonna be doing a community challenge in our group. About, well, actually I need to post to find out what exactly we're gonna do. We're gonna start voting on that. Yeah, so this month I'm gonna probably bail on the render challenge for the network and just focus on our group, our community one this month. Then I bought oh, that's another thing for all you guys who are well, I don't know how many of you guys are here to care about it, but the Skool platform that I basically built my community on, it literally costs like $100 a month to run, but they just released a new plan, $10. They have like a smaller version, $10, dude. That's absolutely fantastic. I'll put the link down below for you guys if you guys are interested in making your own community, or if you don't want to do something like on Discord, because these guys, they're like, the stuff they're doing is amazing. Like, amazing for a community, for building a community. It's amazing. And I'm gonna hype them because I'm genuinely impressed with the product. That's why I'm gonna hype them. And these days, trust me, I don't hype a lot of stuff. I always get offers, emails, and stuff. They're like, nope. Most of it's just junk that I don't use, so I'm not gonna hype it if I don't use it. Did I do it unwrap? No, I didn't. Huh. Cube. Let's do project from view. This section here, we're just gonna slap this bad boy. Like right here, dude. This should probably be a little bit better than the other. Oh yeah, that feel still a little shady, right? That's all right. Let's play with it first here. Let's try to figure out like where we could probably. Oh, there we go. Look. I could fix this bottom part, but I'm not gonna really mess with it. That actually looks cool. It looks like there's something wrong with it. I wish I had the capacity to run my own community. Best to just stay in my lane. Bro, honestly, like I kind of felt like that before I was gonna start this one. Because before I was gonna start this one, I was gonna just do like a online course, like a Blender online course, and just be like, yo, check it out, buy my course. And doing the community just totally changed my whole lane. It changed, like I was in that lane, my own lane, and then it totally shifted things and like brought a world of more. It opened up opportunities. For example, working with you and building add-ons now. Like if I would have just did my course and kept my Discord and just been that's it, I probably wouldn't be streaming right now. I probably wouldn't be talking with you right now. Like it opened up opportunities, bro. And like we're just getting started. We are just getting started. I'm excited about this add-on stuff now, like because there's not a lot of add-ons for Octane, man. There's pretty much like nothing, which I can understand. I know why everybody's all maxed out on cycles, because that's the majority, right? It didn't used to be like that. I remember when Eevee first came on board, like nobody was touching Eevee. Nobody was making add-ons for Eevee. Now, like, you know, Eevee's still lacking a little bit, but it's not, you know, it's not a complete abandon. Like nobody's doing nothing for Eevee anymore. Now Eevee's starting to become a you know, a standard. I'm gonna leave that, guys. I'm not too worried about that. Ooh. Okay, what else? This side here. Yeah, man, it's just amazing, the path from just last year when I started the group to now. I would have never saw the stuff that's going on right now. Even in just the Discord has been popping off this month, dude. Guys have been going crazy in the Discord. We got some solid stuff happening in the Discord. I'm pretty surprised. It's also the type of render. It's the type of render Octane is outside of Arnold. Everyone is doing PBR. Yeah. Yeah. What about the market as far as add-ons for what we were talking about, Unreal? Like how's that going? Is there plenty of add-ons for that genre? Octane also works with Real Engine, or I don't know if I'm saying the right proper. Octane also has a render engine for that too over there. This is the way. Dude, this song is. I'm sorry guys, but Unreal is massive and it is used for everything. And how's their add-on market? Their add-on market is pretty heavy. There is a delay on my end in the chat. No, it's a Blender thing. I mean, I think it's a YouTube thing. I think it's YouTube is delayed like 30 seconds or something, or there's a delay defaults in the streaming thing. Guys, I was going back and forth with ChatGPT when I was on holiday, just writing lyrics for like a AI rap song. So I'm happy with this. I'm happy with these lyrics. I'm gonna actually go back and refine them a little bit more. Because before I used to do any of this 3D stuff, I used to do dance music. I used to produce dance music, DJ at raves and stuff like that. So music is like the beginning of everything for me. But I just started playing with like lyrics and stuff. So this track right here, I'm like, yeah, this is dope. This is dope. I'm gonna probably redo it and rap it myself, but like, just it's good to hear the lyrics being said by somebody.
Blank screen, head full. Didn't know the tools, but I knew the pull. Kept watching reels like how they do that. Felt like I missed the train. That's a fact. I ain't from design school. I ain't got creds, but I got time, so I put in reps.
Put in reps.
Blender, hit a rabbit hole. Then I found a school, and it lit my soul. Quiet move, steady pace. Render dreams at my own rate. Blender, Octane, Skool taught me the game, and I whisper back, this is the way. Scene by scene, night by night. Learn to light what I couldn't write. From doubt to pixels to speak to today. All I needed was, this is the way. Library stacked with 1,000 maps. Zoom calls filled in the mental gaps. I ain't loud, I just stay sharp. No trees now look like art.
I don't like that line. I'm gonna change that line. I don't like that line. I'm gonna change that line.
In the real life, it ain't fast, but it's real. And every shade has got that feel. This ain't hype, it's healing. Creating taught me feeling, not for clout or fame. Just wanted to know my name. Now I move through scenes like peace. Quiet storm, but my mind's unleashed. Blender, Octane, Skool gave me the way. And every render says, this is the way.
I actually kind of probably wanted to do my own little sign here or something. Like I can write some katakana, some Japanese katakana for like Octane or something. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's fun, dude. Like just playing around. Like I've always used AI for everything else, and I was like, you know what about writing lyrics? So I kind of got a rough draft of something, and I'm like, all right, help me finish this out and tighten it up, and it's fun. It's fun. It's all in good fun. I don't plan to shift career. No time soon. Yeah, some of the AI tools for music are just insane. Like, man, like I know what it takes to write a dance track. It's like you got to put in work, but like geez, these AI things are just like it's just too easy. Like you don't have to have any skill. You just got a prompt. I'm like, yo, buy it. It's cool and it's not cool at the same time, but well, that's just the future. Things are changing. It's the way it is now. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, let's just do this. Let's do something like this. I think I probably want to go more inside there. Maybe I want to get this edge in there. I can't really see it. Get that edge in there. Man, it was nice to go to the countryside this weekend, guys. I needed that. Like, I hadn't been out of the city in like 6-7 months, so it was nice to just get back into a place where it was nothing but trees and countryside and just no cell phone signal. Like, oof, that was needed. That was needed. If I wanted cell phone signal, I had to hike up this mountain 25 minutes up there to get a signal. So that was awesome. That was awesome. Like, you gotta work for this. You want a signal, boy? You gotta work. Let's just do something on this here. I actually think I might put my own wood material on here, guys. I'm like not liking the way this is looking. Let's go let's go Q projection. Yeah, I'm not liking the way this is looking. This is what we're gonna do. Let's do this. Okay, check it out. Let's go, we're in the shading tab. Let's jump back over here. Let's rip this open. Let's go to our asset browser and see what we got. Let's go to library. We're gonna go to where's my do that Skool Blender Material Database V6, and then we're gonna go to wood. And then I think I'm gonna throw on a This is the way. I think we're gonna go there we go. Okay, yeah. There we go. We're gonna rock with this. Yeah, we're gonna rock with this. This is our little wood generator thing we have here in the school. It's like a little, one of our members made it. Again, guys, the members in my community are just freaking top notch. Look at him. He made this, dude. This like, you jump in here, it's like he made this wood generator for us. Alex, he's like a monster when he comes to making materials and stuff. Like, sick. All right, so he made this wood generator, and we got options on here, right? Let's go ahead and let's scale this down a little bit. Global scale. Maybe like 0.05. Let's see what that looks like first. This is the way. Let's look at some reference. We need reference always. Let's go back into image. Maybe like 0.8. 0.5. Okay, and then the let's bring down the divide that by actually times divide that by half. Just it tweaks out for a little bit more than the color. That's no big deal. Roughness, definitely bring that down to 0.2. Gotta reset the render sometimes with Octane. That's just a thing. Still way too glossy. Let's go to 0. Blender Octane. All right, the bump. Oh, it's still looking super shiny. To my fire. Oh, maybe I need to go to 1 or higher. Let's go to higher by 2. Three. Let's go 5. In the world, you're dead. Brightness 1. Oh, okay, brightness is controlling. I know what that's controlling. Let's gotta do something like that. Every night, under Octane, under my dreams. And then what I want to do, I think we're going to use this as a base. And let's add in a mixed material. And then let's add in a, let's see what else we got. Under Octane, under my dreams. Let's bring this board shader in here, which is like a massive let's see what this is. I haven't used this one in a while. How come I can't? Whatever. Wood boards. Let's go 90. I think I can take away the lines, right? I thought I saw board width. Yeah, board width. We can make board width 0. There we go. And length 0. Okay, now we just have just the wood pattern. Rotate that. Yep, I like that. And then let's make the dark wood more darker. And let's make this lighter wood more darker. Edge size. Bump. This is kind of more like a floor material. Like a the way. I'm gonna mix it. Okay, I like that. Let's see here. Why does this one keep turning green? There's something going on in here. The hue is set to 0, right? Yeah, hue is set to 0. Feels like the hue is being tweaked by something. Alright, let's just take this one out. I like this one right here that we built. And then let's come into my Pixel Lab. Let's go see what we got as far as wood over here. Wood. Old board base. Plywood. Optic wood inside. Woody. Old wood. Natural wood. Cork. Architectural pack. Wood. Architectural might be too clean. Natural wood. Raw wood. Let's check raw wood. Oh, I totally lost that other one that I built. Dang it. Oh, dude, there's an add-on that some member just made for this. What I'm about to do right now, like I'm about to plug up this 3D transform to each one of these. Dang it, dude! Did I not load that add-on in yet? A member has in our community last week or the week before last made an add-on just for what I'm about to do right now. Hang on. Convert to Octane. Batch linking. I think it's called here. Batch linking. Batch linking. Is it this one? Hang on. Select 1, select 2, select 3. Oh, dude, I haven't even figured out. I don't know if you're still here, Reg. Another member made this really cool add-on, dude. Okay, it probably has a short life because it should be built into the official material converter in my opinion, but I spent too much of my time manually connecting nodes and I wanted to try to assign them in a more elegant way. This script will work like a material. We'll look at the material for the selected object. I'm in the chat. Is my not seeing message? Yeah, I can see your messages. They pop up. And if I go to the raw chat, yeah, your chats are showing up. There is a little bit like of a delay though from YouTube. And so this guy wrote this. He wrote this add-on. It's in the community. It's an Octane UV transform connector. I'm like, I was getting ready to do exactly this. That's why I kind of stopped. This script will look at the material for the selected object, create a 3D transform, and then connect that node to every other node in the graph that has a UV transform input. It makes it so that you have a single input to scale all of the materials. Once installed, you'll see the material tab right below the official Octane converter. Okay, unfortunately I can't seem to put it inside that exact existing group drop down menu, so hopefully this is close enough. My workflow is to import a texture using Grayscale Studio or Polygon plugins, convert the materials using the Blender Octane converter, and then using Connect 3D transform to the UV button. Disclaimer, I use dedicated Blender Octane build 3.0.50, Blender 4.43. Sharing for fun and research development purposes. No guarantee it will work. It's a mess. It might mess stuff up. I haven't tested it extensively outside of our own personal use cases. GitHub setup at 11:30. Yeah, I gotta set up that. Oh, actually, I sent you my GitHub thing, so you can let me know about that. If that's the correct email that I need to. Do I need to send you an email or something? I forgot I made a note about that. I was gonna do that after the stream. Connect to UV3. Let's check this out, guys. If anybody who's not in the community, this is why I have the community, because of this is just priceless. Like, we're all just working on something together, and it's just more minds is powerful. More minds is better than one, guys. Like, I mean, come on, man. Hang on. So if I'm on this, what did he said it was in the? Because I already installed it. I know I installed it. Where did he say it was in the? Already added you. You just need to accept the invite. Oh, okay. Let me do that on the other screen really quickly. So they're gonna send it probably to my email, huh? Oh, I see it. Okay, I see it. Tell them to get out of the way, dude. Freaking YouTube junk. Yes. Just what are you asking me? Keep the smart features. Yes, keep the smart features. Yes. Come on, move. Okay, join Octane through this. join when playing with organization. Okay. Okay, I'm in. I'll have to look at this and figure out exactly what am I looking at. Yeah, GitHub is new territory for me. Last time we navigated it, Mr. Chat GPT walked me through it extensively, literally holding my hand. I have been organization. Decks, view decks, weekly. Airtable, something wrong with an automation. Airtable, what time? 11:45 a.m. 15th, yesterday. I'll have to look at that. Something's wrong. Okay, distracted by email. Sorry, guys. UV, where was this again? UV connection, convert tools, converters, convert tools. Let's try this. Converter. I don't see it. Convert materials. Did I not install it? Well, if I didn't install it, what's this here? Octane utility. Is this an Octane thing? Convert to Octane node. Batch linking. Batch linking to selected nodes. Send. This might be something that Octane did natively. Send to UV imager. Send to UV imager editor. What is that? Convert to Octane node. Batch linking. Batch linking to selected nodes. I think that might be new. Blender, like Octane Blender guys did that. I'm not sure. I've never noticed that before. I can't get it to work. It's Octane native. That's cool. That's cool. I didn't see that in the last version. So they're adding stuff. That's good to see. And then we got cut link, mute link. I think that's new also. I'm not sure. How do I get it to work though? Can we select one node? Let's select one node. Let's select this node. Right click on it. Oh, now it's okay. Okay, now it went active. So what if I go again? 1, 2, 3. Right click. Nope, it's not active now. So I don't get it. Hang on. I don't get it. If I select two nodes, batch linking. Okay, check this out. Batch linking the selected node. 3D transform. From 3D transform to 3D transform. Okay. So batch linking, like I want to batch link to the UV editor. I want to batch link this to this to this. Doesn't work like that. Okay. This to this. Batch link. Texture out. Ah, it's going forward. Okay, from the texture out to the. Okay, so let's try it like this. Select this. Nope, that's not doing it. So maybe we can't do it on a texture input node. Hang on, guys. I want to play with this for a minute. Let's see what's going on here because this is new stuff. Where am I at? Okay, let's for a second. Let's just kill this. Add a new material. Let's add an RGB node. RGB image node. Now, if I click on this RGB node, okay, send to UV editor. Let's load up the UV editor on this side. UV editor. Oh, I think it. Okay, hang on. And UV editor. Let's kill that. So there's nothing in the UV editor. Let's come in here. Let's load up the image. Let's go raw. Let's just grab one. Japan gate. Here's my Japan gate. It's inside of there. Right click on that. Send to UV editor. Did nothing. Am I in the UV editor? Yeah, UV editor. That didn't do anything. Send to UV image editor. Yeah, that didn't do anything. I don't get that. Of course, there's no. I have to look and see if there's any documentation about this, which but I highly doubt that. But that's kind of the trend of Blender. I mean, the trend of the Octane guys. Okay, so that didn't work. I'll have to play with that. But what about? So if we make 2 of these nodes, grab them both, right-click, batch linking turns on. Okay. I want to go from RGB image, right, textured out, to the power. What is that? To the power, invert. To the power. Ah, okay, that connected it there. Okay, that worked. Okay, so now let's come in here and say I want a UV text transform. Not a UV transform. I want a 3D transform. And let's say we have, again, 2 of these guys here. Do I need to grab that and then grab this as a selected node? Nope, that doesn't work. So do I grab this first and then grab these 2? Nope, that doesn't work. I don't get it. Can I just grab them all? Nope. Don't get it. Just grab 1 then. 1 and 1. Okay, 1 and 1. I want to go to transformation out into UV transform. Yes. Into UV transform. Yes. Alright, that worked, but batch, that's only 1 connection. Batching means like I can do multiple connections, right? Okay, let's undo that. So again, can I go 1, 2, 3? No. Like, batch linking. I don't get it. Am I doing this wrong? Just 1 and 1 is not like, that's not helpful. Okay, this is red, this is white. Add another one. Nope. 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 Does this need to be white? Nope. Okay, so I guess that's, I don't want to say it's useless because I might not be using it right, but a batch link that only connects to 1 node? Transform out to UV transform. What if I just hit and nothing happens right now? Batch linking the selected nodes. Nodes. Plural. It's plural. Nodes. I don't know, guys. Why can't things just work, dude? Like, I don't. It's the only thing I don't understand about OTOY. Come on, guys. Like, why can't things just be like simplified? Like, why does everything have to be so weird? And that's why I'm gonna be making it stuff and add-ons and things to try to make things life easier. Whatever. I don't know. That doesn't seem to be batching anything. It batches to 1. It batches to 1 node. But let's go back to our boy's add-on. Let's see what he's got. Maybe I can feel his pain now. Why he did what he did. And why he made the add-on. Transform connector. Octane UV transform connector. There it is. Oh, why did I get an error? I got an error. Oh, it's because of definitely, I know why I got an error, because my scene is different. It says Octane, so it's not his fault. That's my fault because I changed it. So, change it here. Scene. so stalled really fast. All right, now it works. Okay, good. No. Okay. Now let's come over here. Let's come back and add that RGB image in here, right? Just drop that in here. Let's add in a couple dupes. Right, and let's come down here. Right here, converter tools. No, that's our. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's converter tools. Connect 3D transform, right? So can I just select everything, and or do we have to have that selected like that? Attach one 3D transform node to all UV transform inputs. Boom! That works. That works, and that's simple. Come on, OTOY boys. What's going on, man? Batch linking. What's going on? How come we can't just do that? Connect 3D transform UV. Boom. That's awesome. That was worth the price of admission. Let's come back over here. And let's go ahead and put our material back on there. Raw wood. We got the raw wood. And then we got our UV, right? There it is. That's selected. So then I come in here and I'm going to just select all the nodes like that. And then I'm going to select this as the last node. And then we're going to press connect to UV transform. Boom! And it works just like that. Probably nobody watching the stream, but I don't care. But I'm going to give some hearts. I'm going to give a 100. I'm going to throw some 100s up in the chat just because. Just like that. Yeah. Yeah, it works. That's cool. What's the time marker in this stream? Because I'm going to 1:15. I want to throw that in for the notes for him. Let him know that his add-on rocks. Still here. Regis is still here. This is a great idea, right? What he did, I love it. I love what he did. That's awesome. Major, what up? Yo, what up? What is this connected to? The diffuse? Whoa. What you got? Whoa. What you got? What you got? 100 is default, I think. Yeah, 100 is default. Their rotation. Nope. There we go. We need to put an image projection on this thing here. We got a UV mesh. Now we're going to change that to like a box projection. Let's change it to a box projection. Oh, can we use the box projection to do the same thing? Or is it only UV transform? Is it only UV transform? I think it's only probably coded for UV transform. That batch link is a good idea. I might just not be using it correctly. Like, batch linking, box projection, from image texture 0.2 to box projection from texture out. No, there was something in it already, so hang on, let me disconnect that. Let's actually disconnect this other one too. grab this guy, grab this guy, and delete that, right? Let's try it again. So if I grab this and I grab this, I grab this and then select this. Batch linking. No, that didn't work. Okay, let's change this one to white and let's change this one here. Batch linking. Texture out to box projection. Invert. From box projection out to image texture projection to, yeah, maybe that, huh? Let's do that. Okay. Okay, that worked. But how do we add multiple nodes to that? That worked perfectly. I guarantee there's no notation about this anywhere, probably. I'm gonna check. I guarantee there's no notation about this probably anywhere. Oh, at least let me ask chat. Let me ask the bot. Do a deep web search on that really quickly. Let me ask good old Octane bot. Well, ChatGPT is inaccessible and not found. Ensure you are logged in and verify your ChatGPT workspace is working. What are you talking about? Talking about Willis? Reload. Refresh. What? No, hang on. What you talking about, Willis? Let's do this off screen here. ChatGPT down? No, it worked right there. Oh. Actually, hang on. Unable to load history. Is ChatGPT down right now? Whoa, dude, what's going on with ChatGPT, man? Log out. Log in. Root error 500. Try again. Come on, dude. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe ChatGPT's having issues right now. Is ChatGPT having sign-in issues at the moment? Oh, yeah. See, okay, good. Yes, they are reporting current login issues with ChatGPT. Okay. Sucks to be you. Okay, anyways, well, we can't check the ChatGPT box anyways. So I'm not gonna worry about that add-on because I can probably literally code one in 20 minutes with good old Claude and MCP now. So I'm not worried about it. Let's do it the old way. Projection. This is the way. Yeah, that looks nice. That looks nice. I like it. Yeah, I'm gonna probably put a sign in there or something like that. You know what? I might make something custom. I might make something custom. And actually, hang on, check it out. Let's see if we can do this really quickly. What we do is, like, if I want to make it like engraved into the wood, let me see. Check it out. Let's load this up. Okay, let's export this as a PNG. Export out as a PNG. Export as a PNG. You could export it as a Photoshop too, so just to know, and then bring it into Octane that way. Actually, we'll just do that. Save as, save a copy. And why are you asking me that? Oh, it should be on my computer, yo. And let's put this in my streaming folder so I know where to come back to this later. What month is this? This is month July 7. 7 streaming. Okay, Octane Blender logo copy, Photoshop file. Alright, and then check it out. We'll come over here, click back on this material, and just for sake of cleanness, I'm going to take this whole thing here and go Control G, group it, just so we can work easier. And then I'm going to come in here. How we're going to do this? Okay, let's do a... Well, when you start mixing materials, you knock the displacement gets disconnected. Well, it doesn't get disconnected, but you can't. The new displacement system is going to work. So, we could do this. Okay, let's do a mixed material. Right? Grab here, mixed material there, and then we'll do a second mixed material. Our second could be a diffuse, and we'll make it like this dark color here. Add a little bit of a gray in there, or brownish, something like that. And then what I can do is I can add a RGB, or actually we can just do grayscale image node, and then let's open up that Photoshop file that I just did. Looks like our time is up for today, but let's finish this side thing here out that I'm already on. Streaming, here's our Photoshop file, load that up. Again, let's right click this. I want to try to see if this works. Send to UV editor. What does that do then? Like, what's the point? I was assuming that if you click on send to UV editor, it would just come over here and like boop, pop that up over there. Like, that's what I was assuming that it was going to do. Send this image to the UV image editor. So I don't know. Okay, and then let's go ahead and copy this, and let's go ahead and add on a UV projection on here. Take this, add a projection. This projection, yeah, let's just go ahead and go to front view, and let's just go tab into that faces. Nope, I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm not even gonna do all that. I'm gonna delete that, add in the box projection. Drop that in there. Grab this guy, 2.2. There it is. Oops. Let's go 0.1. 0.05. Alright, now we're getting repeating edges, no problem. Take this, go to black color. Go to black color. Now we just got one. Okay. And or maybe we want to go white color. Let's try white color. Hang on, white color. Black conceals, white reveals. Alright, there we go. Just go white color. And now we can go ahead and go like maybe 0.08. Okay. And then let's kind of just where's it at? Dude, we got some serious lag going on. What the hell's going on? Let's kill the render. Turn it back on. 0.01. Divide by half. There we go. Boom. It's not rocket science. Okay, now that we have that, that's pretty much our mask, right? So what I could do, that's basically just our mask. We could continue to use this color here, and hang on, just for a test, let me turn this to a different color just to make sure yeah, okay, good. So that's our mask, right? Oh, looks like we're getting some weirdness here. Oh, that's because we're box projection. There's box projection on those edges. I can easily fix that by just For example, let's just quickly fix it. If I grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this, grab this. All right, we grabbed all those here, and I'm just gonna go Q projection. No, we're already Q projection. Let's just go. Oh, actually, yeah, we can do that. Now over here, do have it all selected, scale it down, and just move it out the way. Boom, there it is. Now that should be what? That didn't do anything. Hang on, make sure we restart this. Sometimes we need to re-update it. Nope. Okay, that didn't do anything. Okay, let's see. What if we just go scale 0? Box projection, yeah. Okay, then maybe kill that. Let's go UV projection box. Scale. Dude, okay. Nope, let's go back to this. Box projection. Okay, so let's try. And this is simple. I know I just need to figure out. I just gotta think it through. UV maps. Let's add a new UV map. UV map 01, right? And on this UV map, let's go ahead and say like Q projection. Okay, let's try this. Let's come back here. Let's grab this front piece. Okay, there we go. That's kind of working. That's kind of something's happening there. Alright, there we go. Tab out of that. Nope, that one's on the side. Okay, dude. Okay. Okay, hang on, dude. I can fix this. I know I can. Let's take this, G it out of the way. There it is. Okay. Grab this. G it out of the way. Right. G. 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 And G it out of the way. Boom. That should fix it. Alright, there it is. That's fixed. Looks a little wonky though. And this here, I can fix this because I don't like the way this is looking. So let's come here, U, project from view. Why is that not still lining up? Alright, now that's working good. Okay. So, now what I'm going to do, disconnect this, take this material, duplicate it, plug it in here, come in here, it's exact copy, but what we're going to do on this one here, let's add a, let's press that so it makes it a new material so it's not a copy, and same thing here, just so it's not, yeah, it's its own copy. Okay, jump back in here, and then I want to change the brightness. Let's say like divided by half. Okay, now we're working with something. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit darker there. And then let's come back out. Or actually, let's take this. And if we want to displace it, we can do this. So to displace it, we need to jump back in our main material here. Let's move this out of the way. And actually, let's jump out and grab a copy of this setup here. Copy. And then tab out. Oh, we're already out of it. Let's tab back into this bottom one and paste it. Okay, let's go full screen. Material layer, we don't need that. And what I'm going to use this is we're going to play with this, or we're going to add this into the bump. Alright, how we're going to do that, we're going to come in here, we're going to add a mixed texture. Drop that into there, drop that into there, mix this into there. Let's jump out so we can see what we're doing. Okay, and let's just isolate it. Not really bumping it like I wanted it to do. Oh, it's very subtle. Okay. Let's do this instead. Let's kill that. And let's add in a texture, a composite texture. Plug that into the bump. And then let's go ahead and pop out 2 layers. Let's go ahead and plug that into the input. And let's go ahead and plug this into the input. And if I disable that, times 2. I could displace it, but it's not really that big of a detail to worry about displacing it and that added extra render time that I don't know displacement will make. I don't think this is actually even worth the extra little bit of work that I'm trying to make it bump. I probably will need to do displacement, because if I did displacement, displacement is so minimal either, it doesn't really. Displacement is not working because it's being mixed, because we'll have to export this displacement out, so I have to do like this and then pop it out of here, pop out of the group, then we have to hook the displacement up to here. See, now the displacement's working. This is the way. See, this placement's not even worse than. It's really not even worth it. So let's kill that. Just gonna leave it like that. It's fine. It's a mid-ground background asset, anyways. Element. Yeah, I'm thinking this thing is pretty much done. Oh, let's just fix these bottom pieces here, and that's it. I really want to use that. Even though I just went through all the work in doing that, I really want to use that. Let's quickly see what that looks like. Oh man, dude, I gotta finish my YouTube video, guys. I just realized that, dude. I was totally cutting into. I gotta get that video uploaded and done today. That's on my #1 list. I gotta get that video uploaded today, and I still need to make the thumbnail. I just realized that right now, so I can't do stream all day. Why does it have to do that section? I hate that part. It's fine. I want that to be okay. That's no big deal. I just have to select that outer edge, invert it, and then select that. Okay. So select this. Control I, invert. Add a new texture slot. Assign raw wood. Assign it. Okay, there we go. Good. Now we just need to play with that color tint a little bit. Okay. Okay, now let's come back to slot 1, gate. This one here. And then this one here, we're going to add a gradient map. also let's add in a color correct. And let's kind of like, yeah, let's kind of bring them in. Jeez, why is it keep doing that? I'm holding down shift, dude. Why does it keep doing that? Let's go 112. Times 4. Okay, closer. Divide by half. Alright, there we go. That's blended in nice. Windbash, what up, bro? What up, bro? Oh my gosh. Welcome, bro. Guys, if you have not checked out his channel, you guys are hardcore about what's that thing called? Real Engine. Oh, was it Real Engine? Unreal Engine? Unreal Engine? This is the channel. This is the man right here. Wow. What up, bro? Yeah, we're just messing around in Blender Octane. Which I know we have Octane in the Unreal Engine too, right? Let's throw this in the bump too. Let's duplicate this. Or now, you know what? We probably could just throw this into the displacement. But you know what? We don't need a displacement. It's a mid-ground for it. It's a mid-ground background element. So it doesn't... Why add extra complication for render time if we don't need it, right? Chillin', chillin'. That's dope, dude. Welcome, bro. That's super cool, man. Yeah, Unreal Engine. Yeah, I got a couple members in my community who use Unreal. Actually, yeah, Reg uses Unreal Engine, if he's still here. He's an Unreal Engine guy. Red is just popping way too much, guys. We're gonna have to desat that a little bit. Let's pull some of that saturation. Yeah, I use Octane for Cinema 4D way back in the day. Yeah, was that before the Redshift migration? Before everybody started shifting to Redshift. Yeah, we got. I think we have. I think Redshift might also be available for Blender. It's not free though. Definitely they have to pay. Octane's free for a single GPU on in Blender. Yeah, just photo bashing elements. Like on my morning walk, I always take like pictures of, you know, stuff around town. Living here in Japan, so I have unlimited Japanese assets. So taking photos and then building assets off of photos, something I just do for fun. Building up a little free asset library, and then I throw them out to the community, let them have them and let them play with them and stuff like that. Alright guys, that's not looking too bad. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know you were working on like a 3D scan asset or something that you were doing. How's that coming along? I was last time I was following, I think it was on maybe Instagram or something. I saw you. You were doing some photo bashing or 3D scanning stuff. Alright guys, I like where that's at. And actually, I'm gonna leave that stuff on the back, guys. At first, I was gonna take it off, but I'm thinking that's just adding a little bit. So you live in Japan? Yeah, I live in Japan about 5 years now. Actually, no, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Man, jeez, 10 years now. It's freaking crazy. 10, almost 11 years now. Yep. All right, I like that, guys. Let's set up the thumbnail real quickly just for this. Oh, nice. The Tokyo or something? I know you do a lot of those, I've seen a lot of those, like, seminar type workshops for, Maxim or something like that. I see you quite often doing a lot of that stuff. Like Patrick 4D, like same, you guys are all part of that same clique. Or the Redshift company, basically, right, huh? Or I don't know if they bought Redshift or Maxim. I don't know what I'm doing with this, guys. Just kind of looking for an interesting angle. It's just a thumbnail, but no biggie. Yep, I'll be speaking at the Tunnel Tokyo venue. Oh, that's dope, man. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, you're traveling a lot, quite a bit doing those things, right? The way. Hey guys, also too, you don't forget you got your highlight compressions here inside of your tone mapping. So like right now I don't have it on, so it's like you can see it's a little bit clipped out. So you can use this and just kind of bring back some of your highlights, like kind of like a little bit like that. All right, so there's kind of like with it on, and there's with it off. So FYI, if you guys didn't clip to white, I don't really use this one version too much. Controls the clipping done channel by channel. I really don't use that one too much, but in this case, I don't mind it being a little bit clipped out because I'm kind of mimicking like it was on the shot on the cell phone. So can get this. Guys, I have not saved in over an hour and a half. That's pretty sad. Oh, actually, I take that back. Autosave was on, so I just noticed that right now. You're welcome to come out to Tokyo if you'll be there. Man, Tokyo is a kind of a mission for me to get out to from where I'm at in Osaka. It's like almost like a 2-hour Shinkansen ride. Oh, what days? If it's during the weekends, that's kind of more feasible for me. But during the weekdays, because I'm a basically full-time English teacher here. When I'm not on the computer being Blender guy, right? Blender Octane guy, I teach English full-time here. So used to be a percussionist at Universal Studios Japan, and schedules, the performance schedules and practice schedules were just too insane after I had a child. So I just do what other foreigner does here, teach English. So it's a sweet gig. It's pretty simple, you know, and allows me to do, you know, this is the side hustle here. Alright, let's send this to quickly render, guys. Make sure we save, because you know Blender sometimes just decides to crash when it wants, especially when you need to do a render. Like that? Just like that? Did I call it? Did I just call it? Did I just call it? That's why you guys always save. You gotta make sure you have auto saved on, guys. Blend. I probably need to go out the cache. November 9th. Yeah, November 9th. Let's see what's November 9th. Oh man, that's gonna be. November 9th, what? Ooh, that's a Sunday. Sundays are tight. Sundays. Sunday. I'll have to look around and see about that. See if I can get a good cheap Shinkansen ticket out there. Sunday. It'll be like a quick turnaround day trip. Just go there and smack back. Oh, good. I saw you like hiking to the other day. It looks dope where you are. Oh yeah, that that was that was fun. I was actually trying to stream the whole thing, and I was literally streaming the whole thing the whole time. Did not realize I didn't have the stream on public. It was on unlisted, so it was really hilarious. Yeah, and it was like I didn't have signal where I was at the beach, but I only had signal hiking up the mountain, which is pretty funny. Alright guys, I gotta get this other YouTube video done and out today. I gotta get it out today because it's been on the burner for 2 days now, and it's like halfway finished. We need to finish that up for sure. Yeah, bro, I know you. I don't know if you should definitely check out getting started with a Skool community, man. Definitely, you can get a little monthly recurring revenue going in. You've got a massive, nice following there. They just offered out another price point level, $10 a month to run a Blender Octane Skool. It's fantastic, man. Like, it's just extremely powerful. Like, I was gonna do. I have the Discord too, but this is like my main bread and butter. People come in here. It's like no algorithm feed. Like the feed is the feed, like how it used to be back in the days on social media, right? Which I love. Algorithm free, gamified. Everybody's got the the leaderboard of who's the most active in the community. We've got the classroom section. Everything's inside of here. I put all my lessons inside of here. I put assets inside of here. Other YouTubers, and then like you can come in here, watch the courses, check them off as you do. I've got the calendar to schedule live streamings. I can do personal streams, private streams and stuff like that in here. Fantastic map of all where my members are at, so if some members are close by, they can kind of like meet up and set up some. I wish I could actually, if I was in the States, I would do. Well, there's not too many peeps in Cali. where I live. 2 members in Cali and Los Angeles, so I'll have a meetup for 3 peeps. But like if I was in France and Europe, that's where most of my bulk people are. We would do a meetup. That would be something in the future I would love to get going. In Japan, that's like only 2 people in Japan. It's literally me. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Skool. What? Yeah, bro, I'll drop you a link in here, man. You should definitely check it out. It's fire, dude. It's fire. Like I said, leaderboards and all that, community. We've just got the option now. We can drop video in natively straight into the community, and like you don't have to worry about like before I had to upload it to YouTube, bring the link back. Now I don't have to do that. I can just drop my stuff in straight in here. Actually, I'll send you an invite, bro. You come in and check it out, and yeah, I'll give you a first-hand look of. Just drop me an email that you don't mind me shooting you an invite, because it's just the invite only comes through an email. Yeah, send me an email, bro, and I'll hook you up. Let me quickly. I can drop you in. Grab that really quickly. Yeah, I started off with like, because originally I was going to make a course and to sell that course for, you know, Blender Octane stuff, and then I ended up stopping that course because I followed this guy called Alex Hermosi, and he became a part owner of this, and then like that's how I got introduced to this. And instead of making a course, I made a community, and then I put the same course inside the community, my Blender 101 guide. So, and then now I can add multiple different courses and different things. So it's powerful, man. It's extremely powerful. It's like Discord, Facebook, Gumroad on steroids, and all in one platform. If I can basically sum it up. GitHub also, like I can do, you know, coding repositories. I can do all that inside here, so it's pretty fire. All right, guys, so we're gonna schedule again. We'll try to get back on Friday, depending on the work schedule. I'll have to put that in the schedule and get that all scheduled up. And yeah, I need to get this YouTube video out and done because it's been sitting on the way for 2 weeks now. Yeah, I'll email you. Yeah, I'll email you. Is your email on your profile? Yeah. Gotcha, bro. No. I feel you. Yeah, I got my public email here, right here for you. That's just my public email. It's no biggie right there.
Blank screen, head full. Didn't know the tools, but I knew the pull. Kept watching reels like how they do that. Felt like I missed the train, that's a fact. I ain't
Cool.
from design school, I ain't got creds, but I got time, so I put in reps. Typed out a blender, hit a rabbit hole. Then I found a school, and it lit my soul. Quiet moves, steady pace. Render dreams at my own rate.
All right, guys. I'll catch you guys in the next stream. Patrick LeVar, Blender Octane. This is the way. Peace.
What I couldn't write, from doubt to pixels that speak today. All I needed was, this is the way. Library stacked with 1,000 maps. Zoom calls filled in the mental gaps. I ain't loud, I just stay sharp. No trees now look like art. They said I wouldn't, but I just might. turn still frames into real life. It ain't fast, but it's real, and every shade has got that feel. This ain't hype, it's healing. Creating taught me feeling, not for clout or fame, just wanted to know my name. Now I move through scenes like peace, quiet storm, but my mind's unleashed. Blender Octane, Skool gave me the way, and every render says this is the way.